I'm live? How is it that I'm live? I never even pressed the go live button. All right. I can't believe I'm live. I don't like what YouTube is doing. Turn that one off. Turn this one on. Okay, you guys are stuck with the picture. Hi, Christine. What's crazy? My YouTube video? It's nice to see you, Christine. Yeah, so I don't have anything productive to say. I'm not coming on camera today. I've been horsing around on Facebook. I have not done, well, that's not true. I've only done a couple responsible things today. It's 1:11 p.m. in the afternoon. Do you know what I've observed is it's different out in the real world versus YouTube, but it's also even, well, out in the real world, you have most of the population believing everything that's being spoon-fed to them on TV, right? No. And then it appeared just like that. No, you didn't understand. No, I want to be online, but the thing is that YouTube just starts me off live without me pushing a button to say go live. So once I set this whole show up, it just goes live. Meanwhile, it says I have 2 or 3 concurrent viewers, and that's false. There's more than that watching me right now. So, like, YouTube has been completely messing with my subscriptions, messing with my views. And that's another thing. I shouldn't admit this, but I don't know, Christine, what's going on. I shouldn't admit this, I'll be honest. But YouTube was giving me a screen, right? I would get into this one screen and I'd be like, yeah, I don't like this person. And I would delete their subscription to my channel. Now when I try to go back to that screen, I can't find it. And it's like, wait a minute. I know I shouldn't admit this live and publicly, but honestly, there's a way to go in and delete your subscribers. You can say, yeah, nope, I don't want them subscribed to me, and you can delete them. I did that to a bunch of people. Like I said, I shouldn't admit this. Should not admit this. Excuse me for mumbling. My bosses were always like, Holly, you talk way too fast. Nobody can understand you. Not one. I kind of just wanted to come hang out for about 30, 40 minutes before I go into my Holy Bible Study group. I think, well, if it's that time, I might have like an hour and 45 minutes. I don't know, the time zones confuse me. So I did 3 interviews last week. I have a work for food thing going on where I literally work for food. I work, they feed me. And that helps. You know, my food stamps were taken away when Barry Obama was president, and that was $3.50 a month. And you get that taken away from you. There's a huge gap. There's a huge gap in that. So, who with? I can't give specifics. I'm sorry, I can't do it. I can't do it because personally, nobody can know where I am, what I'm doing, who I'm with, and anything like that. Which, like, it's not really a big deal. I mean, I'm only like, if I sneeze, honestly, Christine, if I sneeze, it lands on the police department. I'm so close to them. They know me. They see me at least 4 times a day. And when I'm working for food, they're seeing me 3 days a week. And everything I do is caught on camera. So, like, I can't give specifics. But I will just say that much, if it's all right. But yeah, I needed to be able to supplement my income. I had to. So I'm really humbled that I have this. Razzie Ray, I love you, sweetheart. I would love to catch up with you and talk to you one-on-one. One-on-one, though. I don't know if you got Skype or, I'm glad to see you. A lot's been transpiring and happening. Razzie Ray, do you remember the exercise mat that you sent me? I'm finally using it. I found someone online. This is who I found. I'll type it in the chat. I'm not going to come on camera, guys. You're not going to get me on camera. Alright, I found her, Pamela Rife, online. There's no, like, yoga, like, symbols or giving homage to guys. And there's no, like, martial arts in it because, you know, then you go back through their culture and religion. And, you know, a lot of people have a lot to say. And I get that with all due respect. I get it. But I need to exercise. But then once I get exercising and building up muscle, I want to go get trained either in aggressive martial arts or because I've always taken defensive martial arts. Or I want to go to Special Forces and get retrained again. So, there's my boyfriend, Nightbot. I love you, Messiah. It is so great to see you, sweetheart. I'm just kind of relaxing today. I'm getting down a new schedule. I'm working for food. I'm in the public. And I'm adjusting. So, I just wanted to have, like, just a video where I could talk casually. What I'm planning and ultimately would like to do is get back to talking about serious topics of what's happening in the world. But also, you know, I don't want to beat people over the head. I also need to come up for air for a second before I start holding my breath to go back down and continue fighting and occupying until Yeshua's return. But it's definitely different, and I definitely needed for this to happen. So, I love you, Shireen. I know it's you, honey. I just say Messiah, Yeshua. With everybody that talks to me, I can't really say their name. So when you come into my chat room, I just say the name of your ID that you come in under. I don't, you know, I talk to a lot of people and there's privacy and safety issues. So I'm not trying to be rude, but I know it's you, sweetheart. I love you so much. By the way, I lost your number. I had to get a new cell phone. My old cell phone literally died. It just doesn't charge or hold a charge. So I had to replace the phone itself. I lost all my numbers. But you have my phone number. I got you, Messiah. Okay, okay, as long as you're doing that on your own free will. Okay, forgive me. I overthink things, Messiah, but you've known me for way too long. You've seen a lot of my recovery, and you're close to me, and I love you so much, my friend and my sister, and I think very highly of you. Really, I do. But I just, forgive me. Like I said, I overthink things. Jamie Robinson, I lost your number too. I lost everything. I looked down at my cell phone and I thought to myself, oh no. Like, I'm kind of like a hub, okay? Or I was a hub until I lost all my numbers, but people could come to me and say da 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 da. And not that I could really connect people with each other. Sometimes I could. Most of the time I cannot, to be honest. But at least I could get messages across and have a little bit of direction. And now I don't have anybody's number. It's all gone. I want to get a ham radio and a license to be on a ham radio. I think we're going to need that. I need to run. I love you, Christine, sweetheart. You have a beautiful day, honey. Nope. Christine, you have a beautiful day. No, it doesn't. No, I have to get you my number. I have a different number. People got really mad at me over that last whole phone number issue. Trolls got pissed off that I didn't stay off my cell phone. Other people got pissed off at me that I wouldn't give them the number. And James, it's so great to see you. Do I have your number? I think my old cell phone just did not update. And I lost everything. I hate being, so I can't be a hub. I can't connect people or at least get messages across to others. Let's see. Wait, is that you? Wait, I think that's you, Mr. Rohrback. Is this you? Okay, so I got some numbers, but not all of them. Anyway, yeah, I'm pretty much in the dark. Hey, Addie, I used to have your number. I don't have it anymore. I think you got my new one. Anyway, listen, I run from my cell phone. I'm difficult to catch. It's just, and it's going to get worse because, I have to work for food. But that is you. Good. Yes, James. I love you. And I love you too, Addie. So, everyone in my chat room. There are more. Okay, you guys are looking at 9 current viewers. I'm looking at 10. However, there's another thing that I have on my computer that tells me all these other numbers are off. Okay. I love you guys. I love you too, Jamie. Good luck with your new place and your job, and congratulations getting up on your feet. And Jamie, I got up on my own 2 feet too. I got my own place and I'm working for food. So we're kind of like doing the same exact thing. You have a beautiful day. The hackers are like, no, Holly. You don't have anything else up on your screen. What do you mean? My cell phone makes weird sounds. I'm not accustomed to it. And I don't think that's the sound I picked out for text messages. I missed a whole bunch of messages. Uh-oh. So, what are you guys doing today? You know what I'm doing? Absolutely nothing. I'm going to cook, do my Holy Bible studies, and go to sleep. That's it. I gotta wake up at 4 a.m. So that's about all I'm doing. So I guess I need to go to sleep about 6, 7 o'clock. So that's only a short distance away. I have, what, 6 hours left before I have to wake up at 4 a.m. And yeah, I need to wake up like 2 or 3 hours before I do anything just to like get adjusted to the day. Yeah, 4 a.m. Oh, man, Addie, the other morning, I beat my alarm clock by 3 hours. 3 hours. Now 45 minutes. 3 hours. I couldn't go back to sleep. When I did try to go back to sleep, my cat just played with my arm and my hand the whole time. But even if she didn't do that, I really wouldn't have gone back to sleep. Yeah, so the whole day Sunday was shot. I was hurting puppy Sunday. Oh, and then I can't talk about this stuff online. In private I can, but I can't online. I gotta know the difference. Okay, alarm on. The problem is, alarm set. Okay. No! Okay, that's alright. Oh, darn it. I hit the minute button by accident. Hang on. Did I show you guys my alarm clock? My pink alarm clock with a pink light? JT while playing. Set Ego's life has been. I heard some of it. I really enjoyed it, Addie. I was wondering if it was live or what it was, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. I couldn't watch all of it, but thank you so much. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm on military time right now. Alarm set. On. Yes. It is 1,300 hours and 31 minutes. I wake up at 400 hours. It's closing in. And I'm an old lady. I mean, I need my beauty rest. JT Wild. I really enjoyed it, Addie. Thank you so much. So, it's been a long time since we've all really talked. And I've been into some other people's chat rooms. There's been a couple aliases I may have been under while I was there. Or maybe I went under my own ID. But I visited this one place, and through the years I've watched the videos and they were good. But when I frequented the place, I got questioned, which is fine. I like being questioned. Hey, Linda, it's great to see you. I'm definitely one mixed up lady. Yes, and we can thank Joseph Mangley, the angel of death. See, I'm perfectly fine. I am naturally reacting to a bad environment I've been exposed to. What is sick is the people that created the environment for me to be mixed up. That's the problem. Anyway, so I forgot what I was saying. There was something I was saying. Addie, he is one of the famous people I know. You're also one of the famous people I know. I'm not famous, Addie. Thank you for saying that. I'm flattered, honestly. My wallet does not reflect it, I'll tell you that much. But I just honestly want Yeshua to know me. Oh, yeah, so this other chat room. So I go in and they start questioning me. And I'm like, all right, this is cool. That's fine. But then I started to get a shiver. And the shiver was because I realized I had to word myself very carefully. Because if I did not word myself carefully, then I would not be accepted. Meanwhile, all of us are relatively doing our same things, but people say, oh, they're at different levels. No, they're on a different set of playing field with a different set of rules, but we have the same heavenly Abba. I wouldn't say different level. That's wrong. I would say on a separate plane, playing by different rules. So to each his own. We all have different flavors, or we are at different stages and levels of our personal walks with Yud Hey Vav Hey. But when you come forward on a platform, well, different strokes for different folks, right? And that's fine. No worries. We're fighting against the same common enemy, and that's really all I care about. Oh, the resistant chicks. They're really cool. I followed them on and off through the years, too. They're on fire for Abba. And that is so refreshing to see. Don't mind me, I follow a lot of people. So when I say like on and off, it's just I follow a lot of people. That I can't even talk. This is what I do for work for food all day long, is not be able to talk. I've been getting excuse me. I've been building up my self-esteem and my self-confidence lately, and but face to face, the computer is one thing, face to face is another, and I like it. I like being around people, but it's different. It's different because that you have people that wear the mask that don't wear the mask, and you have other people that don't wear the mask. You have people that have different views, different means, and different requirements, and to accommodate them all. It looks like what's happening in the real world is Nazi Germany all over, where you're given two categories. You're given what they want and will keep, and what they want to terminate. We're being herded like cattle. We knew this was coming. We all knew this was coming. But I look around the world now that I'm actually out in it and not just behind a computer. And it's been a long time coming for me to be out in the public and talking to people and interacting with them. And I'm glad that it's happening. Jim Watkins, his name sounds familiar. Yeah, I know him. Yeah, Addie, I would like to be on this panel. That would be pretty cool. In Heavenly Hour's timing, it'll happen. But, the world is definitely different out there. And, everybody's so different. and everybody's on edge. I don't really cooperate with the mask. What I do right now is oblige other people, but it never goes over my nose. However, in all fairness, right, in all fairness, I can't say what I wanted to say coming up next. I'm sorry, I have to stop there. You know, for me, I was trained by AT&T, right? So for me, ow, my ears are ringing. So for me, I was trained to be customer oriented. And when it came to my coworkers, I was trained to take our differences as strengths and work together and not let our differences ruin something that ruin our work that could have a positive effect, right? Yeah, I love you, Linda. Yeah, we have been peacefully protesting. I am so happy to see you, Lily. Like, you've got no idea how happy I am to see you. Jeff, I hope you feel better. I pray against your pain in Yeshua's name. Do your legs hurt? Just watch the show from yesterday. Okay, well, Addie, thank you. Again, I forgot what I was saying. Not that it really matters. You know. I can't talk about my personal life. Today on Facebook, I was joking around though. Oh, Lily, you know, on Facebook, what I was saying about my senior citizens discount. I can't say it on YouTube because they're bound to see it on YouTube. And so I can only share it among my friends on Facebook. So, but boy, I would love to tell you in private what that's all about. Why this old hag is protecting her senior citizens discount on Tuesdays before 11 a.m. at a store near me. Yeah. Asking me out for coffee. And given the age of the person, I was like, oh yeah, I still got it. But given the age of the person, it's not going to get that person any brownie points. It's more like, I'm thinking to myself, yep. Nice one, Holly. But no, they're, yeah, anyway. So, I would like to bow out gracefully right now and just say I'm flattered and humbled and thank you. Definitely blushing. But at the same rate, no thank you, and I'm good. And have a nice day. Thank you. Have been ongoing since 2017. All right, I want to see these military tribunals public. I want to see them public. It's our military. Our taxes go to that. Right? The military trafficked me. All right. I expect the military to show me these tribunals. And if they don't, then now, in my humble opinion, they are held suspect. but they should already be held suspect considering that they traffic children. Forgive me, I'm not challenging you, sweetheart. I love you, Linda. I'm challenging the beast system. And I question everything. No, I don't think there's any military tribunals. No, I don't think Gitmo is packed full. And even when you throw in the whole consideration with their clones, in my humble opinion, I'm going to tell you exactly how I feel. No, the swamp's not being drained. No, it's not. Now, I love our president for various reasons. But when the president of the United States of America is saying, I wish you well, to a known pedophile and child trafficker, then there's something wrong. The point is that her boyfriend was the point is that her boyfriend died in jail. People want to turn around and say, yeah, well, you know what? Trump was saying that to protect her so nobody kills her. Then, you know, other people turn around and they have their theories. But I'm going to give you my honest, humbled opinion theory, and I'm going to give you my 2 cents where you didn't ask for it. But I'm only going to give you my 2 cents because I'm on HTV. I'm not on your page. I'm not challenging anyone. I'm going to give you my 2 cents as far as being a survivor of deep underground military bases and above ground government facilities. Survivor of Pizzagate. Yeah, I'm going to start throwing down my credentials now. I'm going to tell you it's all fucking bullshit. Jeffrey Epstein has a new face, is living good. Ghislaine Maxwell knows it. Trump just wished them well. What did Trump do for me? Did he fucking wish me well? Seriously. And yeah, I'm going to curse. Because in using the F-bomb, it shows you the magnitude of my feelings about this topic. And don't tell me you got virgin ears at your age and it's this, that, the other thing, okay? Don't tell me you're offended because I'm not going to buy it right now. I come from a cage in a dump from some wealthy man's wild whims who paid another dude named Joseph Mangley to create me. You're talking to Holly Baglio, so I'm going to tell you what I know and what I understand. I'm not into the lip service, and I just don't really care. You know, when I see something, I'll let you know. Until then, I'm going to stay quiet. You know what? I can't even say it. I can't say it because I can't name people. I name people, I'm going to have a target on my back. I couldn't even reach out to Max Spears before he was murdered because I had a fucking target on my fucking back. So yeah, I was chicken shit. I didn't reach out to him. You think you got some worries and concerns? Don't come laying some bullshit down on my doorstep because I ain't fucking picking it up and I ain't fucking buying it. I'm from the dumbs. What, you think you're going to show me something new? No, you're not. No, you're not. Q is a fucking joke. He hasn't told you anything that my friends, my fellow survivors from the dumbs, haven't told you first and foremost. And you bow to him. Oh, he's Robert John F. Kennedy Jr. John. And then you got some other chick on the left field going, oh yeah, me and my friends put it together and we're Black Lives Matter. No, you're fucking not. You know what? You all call me into repentance. I call you into repentance. You don't like my attitude? Well, I've been lapping it up and sucking it up and sucking it up. And you know what? You're on my channel. I'm going to give it to you straight. Stop believing in fucking fairy tales. Don't you have discernment? You all brag and blow about having discernment, wisdom, insight, knowledge, and everything else from God, but you don't have it on this topic, do you? I don't get it. I'm going to go take a time out right now. I'm going to go take a time out for a couple of minutes. Excuse me? Yeah, I'm triggered. You're talking to a survivor from the dumbs. Wrap your minds around that. I'm not done with this rampage and rant. No. Nobody came beating down those doors to save me and the other kids. Nobody came up to Nelson, Canada for Project Ibis to break us out. And when? What was their name? Majestic 12 came as a rescue mission. You know what they did? Oh yeah, they took us out of Joseph Mangley's custody and turned us around and put us right back in the same fucking projects. What do you mean a rescue mission? If they're collapsing dumps, they're getting rid of the evidence. Those kids aren't being rescued and brought out of any dump. Are you kidding me? They let me go for their purpose. When they did that, I chose to go to Yeshua HaMashiach and say, all right, they're still using me because they let me go, they let me be alive, they let me talk. Well, first and foremost, I'm going to Yeshua. And yeah, I'm going to be a whistleblower. But don't you come at me and you tell me that kids are being rescued when they're fucking not. How dare you? How dare you deceive me? How dare you do that to me? Meanwhile, Max Spears is assassinated. Where's James Casbolt? In prison? Where's David Marrow? In a home? Where am I? Picking myself up out of the gutter? And you want me to believe that all of a sudden people are rescuing, marching into a fucking dump and rescuing a kid from a cage and bringing them out? But yet nobody knows where these kids are? But there's thousands of children? Are you out of your fucking minds? You're out of your fucking minds. I'm going to go take a break and calm down. I'm not this is not at anybody in my chat. You can all disown me. It just, are you kidding me? You want to know what I think as far as being a kid from a cage? That's what I think. That's what I think. I come from this. I come from it. There is no rescuing. There is no going into a dump. There are no Marines that can just march in and grab a kid out of a cage. Look at your... I can't even say that. I can't say everything I want to say because if I could, you'd put it together. I don't care about my language. You know what? I listen to everybody else all the time. Now you get to listen to me. Now I'm actually taking a break. forgot I'm behind camera. I can take a break the whole time. Hi, Paula. Linda, I'm sorry. I'm not lashing out on you, Linda. I'm not lashing out on anyone in the chat room. I apologize. I repent. First, I'm sorry to Yeshua HaMashiach. Secondly, I'm sorry to everyone in my chat room. And I just, that's a lash out. It's not directed at you guys, but what you just heard is a lash out. And, there's nothing I can do. I'm stuck behind a computer. I don't have money to go out to the streets and try to literally find these kids, otherwise I would. I can't get back in a dump. Joseph Mangley told me if I go back they'll kill me, and obviously they would. I can't. If I met another fellow survivor from a dump, I can't bring them into my home and take care of them because I'm trying to take care of me. And it's not that I don't want to. It's not that I wouldn't. It's not that I don't have the skills. And the thing that makes me unable is finances. But then again, I'm a survivor myself, so what am I really going to be able to do for anyone else? You know, people want evidence. Well, I'm sorry, I didn't remember to bring my cage with me when Joseph Mangley let me go. He let me and another super soldier go. He let us go. I can't say it. I can't say it. Can't say it, darn it. You know what I've been thinking about a lot lately? This is off topic. I'm not in my chat room. I'm gonna change the topic. You know what I've been thinking a lot about lately is the Rothschilds. You know how I told you guys about the time when I was about 13 years old? Or 14, and about there. When I woke up at night from bed and I had an out-of-body experience. I turned around and I saw my body still laying in the bed. And when I looked to my left, I saw a cherubim. And when I looked to my right, I saw Satan in human form. He is the ruler of this world. He's got a lot more power than people realize. So he took me to the witch's circle, or the devil's circle, over in England, right? And he brings me there. Now, the thing that tripped me out is at the time, my biological mother for Christmas had bought me the bonus book to Time Life magazine. And in that book, it had like ancient alien architecture and pictures in that book. I know those pictures in the book because I've been there in person. And on the inside of the cover, she said, "Holly, let's play the lottery, we'll win." Yeah, well, no, we won't. We can play, but I'm not giving you any numbers. So Satan brought me over to the devil's circle over in England, and he told me to get inside. And I just stood there frozen, and then he screamed at me, and it seemed like everything shook. And the next thing I know is I'm inside the circle with him. And everything goes black from there. So as far as the Rothschilds, right? Satan can only be in one place at one time. So it is alleged that Satan dwells with the Rothschilds in England. found that fascinating. Wish I still had my passport. It mysteriously vanished. What time is it? 1:56. I got 4 minutes. I'm so sorry, Linda. I'm so sorry, everybody. I really am. Just, I didn't mean to direct my comments at any person. I meant to direct my comments at the system. My frustration is at the system, not at any one person, and I came off the wrong way, and I'm sorry. I can't. I'm limited. I remember hearing a really heartfelt video where the woman said, you know, if we knew that you kids were in the dumbs, there is nothing that would have stopped us from knocking down the doors to come get you out. But then the next day it turns around as business as usual. Yeah, I should probably get going. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry, Linda. I'm so sorry. Hi, Joel. Hi, Jeff. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so embarrassed of myself. I'm going to have to put this video on private. I'm so fucking embarrassed of myself right now. Fuck you, Holly. I hate this. I hate it. I hate it. I'm so sorry, guys. Please forgive me. I'm going to let you all go, and I'm really sorry. Forgive me.